pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38.
Second down, they need 7. Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Hit by Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa. And the Browns are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The 26-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. So these might be little body runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They face second down and 7. Tillman, the man in motion. Now Shador to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. This one caught at the 4, and he will get into the end zone. Cedric Tillman, touchdown Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Versus Messenger. There on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Gino. That's complete. Raheem Mostert out of the backfield. And he is very close to the 1st down. But high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
As Shador on 1st down. It's a short throw caught by Njoku.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On the ground, Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll take this one in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Gentry to start the drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Bush, they're off the stop.
2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Brings up third.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls Brian Stemming. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Number 26. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They bring Judy in motion. Sanders on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he has taken down a big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. From the 35, it's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 7. He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he will score. Jerry Judy. Touchdown Browns. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And working down up beyond the 30. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Motion, pop. 386.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Jenkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll push this one downfield for balance.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, and that's Tillman. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Tillman, the man in motion. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And that's a 1st down. And it'll be a gain of 8.
There's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Sanders to throw. Here's a screen set up for 4. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will score. Row 4. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Raiders, nothing.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready? Take it.
Run right up the gut of Jensen. And he runs past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 15. A big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the
both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go, here we go.
Run out of the gun for Jensen. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's into the end zone. Atkins Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Drive starts with a run by Judku. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like they love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Come on.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. With the right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
At the 23-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run the toss here with Judkin. Open space inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. The Extra point. Up and good. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead.
Trying to get some more. No, I pack. This ain't. I'm talking down on this side like he had to go. If you don't agree, ask the script on your big 5 here. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Spending money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich,
the kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And some money, y'all. I put money down on all of us. On my people now.
13 there. Ready. There goes it.
Play action now. It's Gino. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. There he goes. Inside the 30. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Here's Genty. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Smith now. It's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's third and goal.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Flush to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go. Smith. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Geno Smith. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession. They were able to come for it.
Makes the score Browns 35, Raiders 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one says all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fannin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. Sanders will throw it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go, start. Cougar 19.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins.
Come on, set. Gotta be lying. Ready?
Now, Shadur. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
70 Timberwolves.
Now a handoff to Ford. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's a screen set up for Judkins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch.
And he's in! Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Touchdown, Brown.
And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
They only talk about it, how to get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many hands I got to take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up.
Smith now to throw on first down. He's hit as he throws. He goes to the ground and it's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Moving outside the pocket. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same situation, it's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
The Raiders have their punt team out there
for the Raiders,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
A.J.
The
Cole
Raiders
in
send their punt team
for
out.
the Raiders.
This is our last chance. Oh, it's so good.
Fair catch called
Signal
and
for
taken
and taken.
right at
The
the
Browns
30-yard
take over
line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get it.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders.
Number 35.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jenkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They go right back to us. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Shador. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now, Sanders. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
They'll run here. It's 4. She'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Here now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
4. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Ready.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. That one taken in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns. in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genti. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll look middle, and it's caught by back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Third down and 3.
And 3.
They're trying to run it here with Mostert.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Gino going to throw for it. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genti. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
49.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw is Smith. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
19 more yards.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
1st and 10.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now Smith. They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 2nd down, Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders cut into the lead a little bit.
Raiders 21.
the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Get it! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready! Cougar 19!
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago.